What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are here with the final injury report of the week for Friday, but also the final injury report of the 2021/22 NFL season for the Detroit Lions. So let's get it started.
The city's been down and it found a way to get up. And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off, all right? And we're going to stand up. And then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. We're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing.
Welcome, everybody, to another video. Glad you guys are here. And yes, this is it. This is a wrap. This is the send-off. This is it for this season for the Lions. We'll probably do something once the season is officially over. But this is the last injury report video. And you guys have stuck through these, man, for 17, 18 weeks. We've been doing this for a while, and I wanted to send this thing off the right way. I wanted to continue it into this week, and I know we're going to get right into off-season talk. I'm already working on off-season videos. Of course, the draft stuff has been going on for a while, but we still have a game this weekend, and I'm so excited for this game. I love playing the Packers. It looks like we may just have our starting quarterback this weekend. And it's at home. The environment's going to be great. The team we're playing is going to be great. And where we're playing at is great. That's just a great way to end off the season. And hopefully, we can end the season on the right note and beat a division rival. That would be beautiful. Oh my goodness. I mean, could you guys just stop? I know I've been saying it all week, but dang, that would be just such a nice way to put an end on this, to just, put a little period at the end of that whole story we just made this season. And then we get into the offseason and we begin a new chapter for the 2022 Detroit Lions. So we're here. It's the final injury report. I don't want to, make this super long. I want to say thank you for everybody that supported these throughout this season. I appreciate it, and hopefully you stick with us through the offseason as we are going to turn this thing up a notch. Things are going to get real soon, if you know what I'm saying, okay? Hey, off-season's different, if you know what I'm saying. If you guys know, you know. Let's start off with our Detroit Lions. Here is the Lions' final injury report of this season. We do have designations today as well. So let's get into this. It's crazy this is the end of it. I'm sorry. I know. Anyways, let's just focus on it. All right, here we go. Let's start off at the top. Mr. Jason Kabinda, unfortunately, he will not be playing in our season finale as he is out. He has not practiced the last 2 weeks. He is also set to become a free agent this offseason. I'm working on a video of all of our upcoming free agents, so that's why I know that. But he's set to become a free agent. Hopefully, he hasn't played his last game as a Lion. I don't think he has. Little spoiler. Either way, he will not be playing in our season finale against the Green Bay Packers with his knee injury. So, Jason Kabinda is out. Michael Brockers. It's only right that he's on here in limited participation in the final injury report of the year. That's the only way he could have done this correctly. If it was anything else, it just wouldn't be right. It wouldn't feel right unless he's listed as questionable with limited participation. And that's exactly what we have. This time with a neck injury, limited participation again. He's been limited all week long, and now he is listed as questionable for this game. But what do we know about Michael Brockers? He plays when he's limited. So I think Michael Brockers is going to play this weekend. Now, onto the quarterback position, Jared Goff, who was out the last couple of weeks, COVID, and then his knee injury. Jared Goff listed as questionable for this game, but as you can see, I put a P in there. I put a probable in there. We haven't had a probable all season. Well, I did it myself. I put probable in there. Why did I do that? Because Dan Campbell said this. He is probable. He says, I think we'll see Goff this weekend. So, because Campbell said he's probable, I'm changing up. I'm putting my own probable in there. So, our only probable this season is Jared Goff right now. It was originally questionable, but I changed it. He's been limited all week as well. Dan said he moved well yesterday. He was going to get out there again today. So, Jared Goff is looking like he's going to play in our season finale against Green Bay. And I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. Ooh, I'm here for it. Continuing down, Jonah Jackson. Limited once again, questionable for Jonah Jackson as well, but he's practiced all week. I feel like for guys, if they're maybe like, I'm not completely 100%, because most guys aren't 100% this time of the year. I want to play, though. This is the last game. I mean, think about it. This is the last game you're going to play for 8 months. All right? You want to be out there. If you got any chance to be out there, you want to play. So I got to believe a lot of these questionable, especially if they practiced all week, I believe they're going to go. That's what I believe with Jonah Jackson. Jalen for sure, because this has been the case for weeks now. Jalen's limited again today. He's been limited all week with his shoulder, but I think he's going to play. Brock Wright. Now, Brock Wright's interesting. He came back this week, limited fashion. He's been practicing, though, all week, so I would say that's good news with him. We could be getting our tight end back with this week, and we could definitely use that without Jason Gabinda, and after last week not really having any type of tight end production. That'd be really nice to have back. So when you're looking at the tackle position, and you're like, hey, we don't know if we're going to have our starters, it's nice to have a tight end in there. And finally, Josh Reynolds. Now, Josh Reynolds is a new addition to this list. I think maybe he just wanted to get on here one last time. I don't know. But he's on here with a thigh injury. Must have popped up today. This is the second time this year I think that's happened. A couple weeks ago, the same thing happened. I'm pretty sure on Friday he popped up with a thigh injury. Now, he played that weekend, I believe, and he's listed as questionable. So I don't know how serious it was, but it must not have been too bad to put him as out. So we'll see what happens with Josh, but he was still limited today. Maybe just tweak something. He'll have tomorrow to rest. We'll probably see where he's at tomorrow. And then Sunday we'll get the inactives. But he's questionable as well for this one. Now, quick COVID update for Sewell and for Decker, right? We're trying to see, can we get these guys back? Well, Campbell said they're checking on those guys every day. They're both on the COVID list. They were both placed on a Monday. He said they both have symptoms. So for those guys, they just said they have to feel better. He said tomorrow, of course, their 5th day, so they can get back. But we'll just have to wait and see how they feel tomorrow. If they feel good tomorrow, as he said at the beginning of the week, even if they can't practice, he believes they'll both be okay. They'll be able to play because of Decker's experience and, of course, what Sewell has done this season for us. They won't need necessarily to practice as long as they feel well. That's what it's going to come down to tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. See if we take them off the COVID list tomorrow. But it's going to come down to them feeling better tomorrow because tomorrow, the 5 days will be up. But as of right now, no updates. They're still on the COVID list. As of right now, they still have symptoms. So we'll keep an eye on that. Tomorrow's going to be the big day for those guys. But that is the Lions injury report. Moves us over to the Green Bay Packers side of the injury report. Let's do it. Let's take a look at it. A couple updates here. First off, Jair Alexander has been taken off of the COVID list. He has returned to practice. He was limited today with a shoulder injury, but according to Matt LaFleur, he doesn't want him necessarily back out there after just one day of practice. So they have listed Jair Alexander out for this game. Their top corner. Still have good cornerbacks. We know Stokes. We know Douglas. They still have cornerbacks. But they were looking to get some of these guys back that haven't been here for a while for the season finale, get them some playing time. That will not be the case with Jair Alexander. Mercedes Lewis, tight end rest, that happened early in the week. He's going to play. David Bakhtiari. Now, he had full participation. He did not participate yesterday, as we said. It's because they just had him conditioning. He was back out there with full participation, which is usually a great sign, but the guy hasn't played in over a year. It's been a very long time since David Bakhtiari has started at the tackle position. Matt LaFleur said he looked really good, but they want to see how he feels tomorrow. They want to make sure that, he's in the right mindset, but also he can protect himself and that he's 100%. They want to make sure he's ready when they put him out there. But full participation, as Matt LaFleur said in his, dream scenario to get these guys back, it's full participation throughout the week. Well, he had that today. So Bakhtiari may be making his debut this season in the season finale. It's kind of weird, but that could be the case. So, we'll see. Another update, Randall Cobb, who's on the practice squad. People have been like, hey, is he going to come back? Cobb with his core injury will not come back. They maybe could have, but he said after talking to their staff, they decided to give him the 2 weeks this week, bye week, and then playoffs before they have him back out there on the field. So we will not see Randall Cobb in this game. It's Darius Smith. They really don't have an update yet on him either, who is also on the IR. Devondre Campbell, he's questionable. He's practiced all week, though, and I think it's the same thing for them. They'll probably play. Matt LaFleur said this today. Reality is there's only 48 guys that are going to have helmets on this game. It's not preseason where you got 75, only 48. So these guys are going to play, and they're going to play a lot. They're either going to play the full game or they're going to play a majority of the game. He said there could be a couple of players here and there that come out, at some point early, but they're going to play. They also asked him about Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers is doing a toe injury. You see limited participation, but he's practice limited the last 2 days. They said, does Rodgers really need to play? He's like, I don't think Rodgers needs to play. We've seen him play well without having much practice. But he wants to play. We're going to have to make sure that we take care of him. Be careful. We're not going to call plays that put him in jeopardy. So look for probably a lot of quick passes, stuff, just to get the ball in his hands, try to keep him out of harm's way a little bit. Their offensive line's played well, so that's really been helpful for him. Probably run the ball as well. He said Rodgers wants to play, and these guys want to play. So we knew that. They're playing their starters in this one, and we could see a lot of them. Dan Campbell said he's preparing to see them all game, as you have to. You can't be like, well, I think they're going to come out at halftime. Like, no, you prepare to play these guys. Let's get it. Dominique Daphne, tight end, he's been full participation recently. He's in for this game. Aaron Jones listed as questionable. He's been limited all week with that knee injury. Again, they have been kind of, being a little cautious with it, so far this season. And I don't know. I'm assuming if guys aren't 100%, they won't play. That's the difference with Green Bay. I think our guys will be like, yeah, we want to go. It's our last game. I think for Green Bay, like Aaron Jones, if he's like, it kind of hurts a little bit, they'll probably be like, okay, you know what, sit down. Or maybe we won't just give you the ball that much. I would think that's probably the difference here. So we'll see what happens with Aaron Jones. Kingsley's out. He didn't practice all week with an illness. That's concerning. Hopefully that man's all right. But yeah, that's not good. He must really not be feeling well. And Aaron Rodgers, as we said, toe limited participation, but he is in for this game. One note here I got from Dan Campbell is he said he looks at where the Lions are now as we're in the Arctic and we're headed for the Caribbean. Okay, so he's like, we're going the right direction. Tracy Walker had this cool clip, and I saw it on Twitter. I want to share this with you guys. Tracy Walker's talking about being brought back, whether or not he'd re-sign here, and his thoughts on the coaching staff. And I mean, I love this answer. He was so joyful the way he was talking about this coaching staff. So I'm going to share this minute clip with you guys from Tracy Walker, just because I thought it was worth showing.
AG's kind of like that uncle that, there's that uncle that always watches your back when you're young. And he's always going to look out for you, but he's going to tell you that's when you're wrong. Well, that's AG. AG is going to always tell me when I'm wrong, but he's going to love me. He's going to love me in his own way. But, hey, yeah, and, it's like I said, it's a great feeling to know that I got a coaching staff that backs me up, supports what I do, supports my, I guess you could say, decisions or suggestions. And, yeah, I can't ask for much better. I love my coaching staff. I mean, Dan, I love playing for Dan. I love playing for AG, and I love playing for AP. You know what I mean? Those guys, man, they take care of me, and I've gotten better because of those guys. Since they've gotten here, I've seen massive improvements in my game, and mentally, physically, and as a man, So at the end of the day, that's why I would stay and play for them. Now, the business aspect of it, we don't control that. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's out of my hands, but I love this coaching staff. I love this locker room. I love the group of men that surround me. You know what I mean? Like I said, unfortunately, we didn't have the season that we wanted, but next year I vow that we would be much better for sure.
Yes, that is it. Lions-Packers set for 1 p.m. Eastern time in Ford Field on Sunday. Inactives will come out Sunday morning. I'm working on some off-season stuff right now, so stay tuned for that. And there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Again, thank you for everybody that tuned in throughout this entire season. Hopefully you enjoyed. And hopefully we end this season off the right way. Hopefully we play a really good game to finish this thing off. I'm excited for it, though, because I know the Lions will be coming. They're going to come with it. They want to finish this thing off the right way. You know that for sure. They definitely want to finish thing off the right way. And even Dan Campbell said today, like, when you look at the team, it's about finishing strong. The Lions have finished somewhat strong recently, but it's like you want to play your best in this last week. So hopefully they do play their best. Let's play a beautiful game, and let's go out there and let's beat Green Bay, because that would be such a beautiful send-off. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you, bye for watching, and I'm out.